sitting here by the Kosel, and it's the Shloshim of the start of the war in Gaza, and candles were put out for the people, for the Jews who perished in this war. And it's very hard when you see so many candles. So many Jews have died already in this war, and who knows when it's going to end? Who knows when it'll be over? And every single one of us has people that we're close to that we daven for. And we hope we'll be safe in this situation of great danger. I just want to share a thought with you today. When a Jew passes away from this world is a great tragedy. I remember my Rebbe, he should be gesund. It's 120. But Moshe Sternbach, he said once, he was speaking to the Brisker Rav, and he told him that somebody had passed away in his neighborhood. This was why he hadn't shown up yesterday for their daily walk. And he said it wasn't such a big deal. Somebody, the milkman had passed away. And the brisker Rav said to him, do you know what it means when a Jew's neshama leaves this world? Do you know what that means? We're getting very close to the Yahrzeit of the Har Nof massacre, which happened on the 25th of Cheshvan. And on the commemoration that we made of that massacre, my Rebbe, Rebbe Zriel Auerbach, spoke, and he quoted Chazal. Chazal say, when a Jewish neshama leaves this world, there's a noise from one end of the universe to the other. From one end of the universe to the other, there's a noise that goes out in pain that a Jewish neshama has left this world. When we have a Yahrzeit, we have a Shloshim, as here, all of these candles, there's so many candles. It's been such a short time, and there's so many candles. Some of them have been lit by the relatives of those who passed away, and some of them haven't. When someone passes away, we light a candle, and a candle represents Ner Elokim, Nishmas Adam. The neshama of a Jew is compared to a candle. The light of the candle is constantly going up. It's constantly going up. It's striving to go higher and higher. And this embodies the essence of a Jewish neshama, always striving to go higher. And Chazal tell us, even when a person leaves this world, if he uses life properly, his neshama will continue to go up and up and up. But the Jewish people are not like our enemies who say they live for death, we live for life. And Chazal tell us that when Sari Imenu found out about Yitzchak, they had almost been killed at the Akedah, she passed away. And the simple meaning of this, from the tremendous shock that her son had almost been killed, But the Rebbe or Moshe Sternbach explained differently. He said that she had hoped with all her heart that her son, Yitzchak, would live al Kiddush Hashem. And when she had heard that he'd almost died in Kiddush Hashem, so the great pain of this basura, that perhaps her son was not Zeiche, he didn't merit to live in Kiddush Hashem, caused her the greatest pain. Don't get me wrong, it's a great merit to die al Kiddush Hashem. The Shulchan Aruch, the Beis Yosef, the Yosef Karo, davens, they should die al Kiddush Hashem. And there was a situation where it almost happened, and they told him in the Shemayim he wasn't zeichet to it. This was before he wrote the Shulchan Aruch, before he wrote the Kesef Mishnah and the Rambam. Seems like Rav Moshe Weizman once said it was the greatest chos to die al Kiddush Hashem than to write these Sfarim. But ultimately, a Jew is meant to live al Kiddush Hashem and sanctify Hashem's name in every single thing that he does. And the Sfarim tell us, they teach us, that there's infinite light in Shemayim, and a Jew, through his avodah, through his mitzvahs, through his Torah, he can bring down that light into this world. And the purpose of a Jew is to bring the light down into the world. Even though the schar in Olam Haba is very, very great, but nothing as great as bringing light of Hashem into this world. And therefore, when we remember someone who passed away, we remember him by lighting a candle, by all the lights that he brought down into this world, and that he can continue to bring light to this world, even though he's passed on to the next world. There's so many candles here. Just looking at it causes me the greatest pain. And we don't want any more candles to be lit. Not even one more. We all have the power to end the gullus today. As Rav Gershon Edelstein told me, if every Jew would stop judging each other, would have no dispute, would have no fighting, not even the slightest feeling of dissent for another Jew, then the gullus would be over and Mashiach would be here. And this war would end. All of the Jews whose lives are in danger today, all of the captives, all of the soldiers, all the people living in dangerous areas. Even in Yerushalayim yesterday, a policewoman was stabbed. And my wife told me that the best friend of the stabber actually works in Har Nof. He came into a makolet here and he told the woman who runs the grocery store, this is what they teach us in school. They teach us to kill Jews. The life of every single Jew in the world is in danger. And so many candles have been lit. I urge everyone listening, please do what you can to end this gullus. Whatever you could do to end all bad feelings between anybody, no matter what they did to you. The more that they did to you, the close, and the more you can be mochel them, the closer we are to the Gula. There's too many candles. We want the light in this world. We don't want the light of a candle. Ner Elokim Nishmas Adam. The candle of Hashem is the neshama of the Jew, and not these candles that are burning here today. Please, let's do what we can to end this gullus, to come back here to the Beis HaMikdash. Instead of the music in the background coming from the Arab mosque, there should be the songs that Levium. And as David Melech says, until, how can I sing? How can I sing when the song of the Levium is no more? How can anything be sweet to me without the sweetness of the temple service? Please, let's make sure that no more candles are added to this collection, and that we end this war, we end this suffering, we end the Chevli Mashiach, and the birth will finally come. Amen. Kein Tirtzah.